Today's show wraps you in the gentle reminder that beginnings are always available. Namaste says hugs are free love, and self-compassion urges you to offer one to yourself. Pukinagak stands watch as we return to our own becoming. Sharon Salzberg reminds us we can always begin again, and our moment of Zen from Antoine de Saint-Exupéry asks us to simply be in our fullness. We were both watching the intro clip. I'm making my own commentary. He's making his own commentary. And then as it goes 3, 2, 1, he's like, oh, I guess it's time. And I lost it. Oh my God. It is so Friday. And I am so glad it is Friday. How is everybody else holding up today? All right. There we go. Okay. That's where we're at. Yeah! It's gonna be a fun day, y'all. All right, here we go. Whoosh. Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome, 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 one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, welcome back, or if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral, and I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, and guide through it. So, let's go step into today's spiral together. Now we are going to grab our favorite crystal. I'm going for my garnet. It's my favorite. Light your candle or incense. Cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever particular brew fills your mug today. And let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing, because it keeps our Witchling circle growing and helps keep our daily spiral turning. Thank you, Andrea. I need to see if someone will respond real quick because I... All right. Whoops, I just punched my mind. Okay, it's off. We're good. My back hurts. Oh, hello. I can't read the kanji to see a name, but thank you for the love from Japan. Oh, Echo is brain melty from studying. Okay. I am in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. I am Seattle adjacent. No, the Space Needle is not in my backyard, though. Would be nice. Okay. Malvia. May I call you Malvia? That is a very cool name. All right. Okay. That is a name. Consamaruvuia? That is a very cool name. Probably butchered it, and I do apologize for that. I am trying to, you know... Okay. Cool. All right. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Echo's brain malfunctioned earlier. Yep. French and Spanish. French and Spanish are really, 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 really similar and share a lot of the same words because of the fact they're both Romance languages. So, yes. Whew. Oh my gosh, 4 study groups. Yep, I am not getting a response to my message, so it will have to wait until tomorrow. Fuzzy Butts. Oh, Fuzzy Butts doesn't show up in the dark background. I can see his eyes. That is so cool. Yeah, that is very cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Je prendrai le français dans mon assis. In my sleep, I'll learn French too. These are fuzzy boys. Dude, do you know how often I go to push up my non-existent glasses because I forget that I'm not wearing them and that's why I can't read it? That is interesting to hear. Joram says Portuguese can sound a lot like French. It's the accent. Some Portuguese that do speak French in the northeast part of Portugal. That is very cool. I love languages. Not quite one of my hyperfixations, but I absolutely love languages. All right. No birthday. No birthday yet. We are going to light our candle today for those of us with loved ones who are dealing with some really, really, really tough situations. All right. Wah. Oh. Graphic would be useful. My brain, see? Brain is not braining. Hey, Zen. I see a Zen. All right. We do not have a birthday today, so today we are simply lighting our candle for those of us who are either dealing with a really tough situation or our loved ones are. We also light our candle for those as I light the flame, may our light be a beacon of hope and light in the darkness for those stumbling and or lost along the way. We also hold this light for survivors and victims of gun and domestic violence, remembering them in our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our sacred circle is now closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us here today. Okay. Please do not forget to do the like, share, and subscribe thing because it helps keep our Witchling circle growing and our daily spiral turning. All right. We also have a new nice shiny little join button down below. Y'all can join the channel and, you know, get special perks and shiz. Boop, 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 boop. Ha. Now, let's go take a peek at what holidays are weaving their way through the spiral of today. We have America Recycles Day, Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day, National Philanthropy Day, and Steve Irwin Day. Crikey, I could not pass it up. Philanthropy. What did I say? How did I pronounce that word? Probably not right. It is philanthropy. Wow, brain not braining. See? We're having a day. America Recycles Day, a little reminder from the universe that every small act of stewardship matters. Today's a perfect day to check in on what you toss, what you reuse, and what you could potentially give a second life to. Think of it as micro magic for the planet, transforming waste into possibility. Even one mindful choice makes a difference. Next, it is Clean out your refrigerator day. Haha, yes. The sacred ritual of excavating the fridge of forgotten leftovers. Light a candle, take a deep breath, get some Vicks on your nose, and begin your heroic quest. Toss what's funky, wipe down what needs love, and create space for the nourishment that actually supports you. Out with the old energy, in with the fresh. Your future self will be so proud. And you know, we got to make room for that turkey somewhere. It is also National Philanthropy Day. Today celebrates generosity in all its forms: money, time, kindness, advocacy, and presence. You don't need a foundation to make an impact. You just need a heart willing to show up. Whether you donate a few dollars, volunteer a bit of time, or simply offer compassion to someone who needs it, you are participating in world-shifting magic. And finally, it is Steve Irwin Day. Crikey, my witchlings. Today, we honor the original wildlife warrior. Steve Irwin's legacy is all about fierce love, joyful curiosity, and protecting the creatures who share our world. Do something Steve-ish today. Learn about an endangered species. Donate to a wildlife conservation, or just spend some time marveling at the beauty around you. Those are our holidays today. What do y'all think? Crikey. Oh, shit. Hey, Dua and James. What? Ugh. Yeah, we need to get rid of the 1-year-old orange juice in the fridge. Huh? Ba-da-ba-ba. Good grief, we've had some conversation going on here. Nice. All right, here we go. Scrolly went bonjour but said hola. Yep, I've done that. Yep. Saturday and Sunday are non-study days. That's good. Hello, you guys. Y'all have seen my brain malfunction in real time, so hey. All right. Yep. That is so awesome, Echo. I am so happy for you. Let's see, Andrea. I have a feeling that was a typo. Hey, James. How are you doing? Get it out of here. Yup. We're discussing the 1-year-old orange juice again. That is celebrate the orange juice's first birthday. I do need to clean out the door of my fridge. I do pretty good at keeping the shelves free of dead food, but I forget the shelves in the door. I need to take care of that later this afternoon. Especially considering I am going shopping for Turkey Day this evening. Yeah, no, I forgot. Wednesday night is trash night here, and I'm supposed to clean the fridge out every Wednesday. Do I? No, I do not. I forget more often than not. I see a Will. Hey, Will. Happy birthday, rotten orange juice. Happy birthday to... Anyway. Happy birthday, orange juice. Happy birthday, orange juice. Anyway. Why am I so forking hyper? I have been like this for 3 days. Hey, I have Women's Circle tonight. So maybe that'll help calm my ass down. I doubt it. Button! There we go. I accidentally opened something on my desktop that I didn't mean to. Alright. Okay, yep. That explains some of it. I could just insert space paragraph. I am hyper AF, and I think I figured out part of it. I went to the I got a new cartridge for my pen, and I went and I got some flour that we haven't had in a while that I have been smoking this week, and I'm willing to bet that is part of why my mood is far better than it's been in a long ass time. And I missed these all week last week, and I've been taking them again this week, and yeah, we are noticing a difference. Okay. So, my darlings, my dears, my witchlings, what is it I am smoking? I don't know what strain it is in my pen, but in the bong it's been Chocolope, which is really, does wonders. It does wonders for my pain and everything else. Now, if I could figure out how to get it to release the muscles in my lower back, I'd be happy. All right, let's get moving, y'all. It is time. Andrea, technically, no, right this second, I'm not smoking, but I do roast a bowl before I go to bed at night, and it definitely carries over into the next morning. Ooh. Cold Creek Kush. That sounds... And medical grade. Damn. You got the good shit. That's true. That's true. Man, I'm working on getting my green card. Not that it would do much for us other than it gets us tax exempt, but other than that, we get the same shit, whether it's medical or rec. So, I have an itch. Hey! Da, da, da. Oh, Echo. We will talk about that in the after party because that sounds like a fun conversation to have this afternoon. But until then, it is time, my darlings, my dears, my beloved witchlings, to go read the cards. Oy. Personal power surge. Okay. Please bear with us as he edits that plays with the camera settings. And I'm having a personal power surge. How can I be freezing cold and roasting hot all at the same time? Thank you, menopause. There we go. I'm doing cat-cow in my chair. All right, y'all. Let's move on to our oracle. Ever feel forgotten, only to sense the universe shifting anyway? Today brings a hint of a return, not to restart what ended, but to tie up the threads that were left loose. Closure is coming, witchling, and it's already moving in your direction. All right. First, you don't think of me. Followed by, there will be a return. That sounds ominous. Finally, closure. You may feel like you've slipped off someone's radar simply because you're no longer woven into their everyday world. But the story isn't quite finished. There will be a return. Loose threads are tugging, unanswered questions are humming, and something in this connection is asking for true, heartfelt closure. What do y'all think? That's our oracles. Moving on to the tarot, shall we? There we go. When trust feels shaky and the world looks dim, today's cards whisper a turning point. What once felt disappointing is shifting, and the weight you've carried is finally loosening. Acceptance is rising, witchling, and with it, real spiritual growth. We start our day with the Queen of Swords reversed. Follow the Queen of Swords reversed. A bitter person with strong feminine energy and a lack of trust or emotional peace. Next we have the World reversed. The World reversed. Thank you. Failure to complete what one has begun, disappointment, and superficial vision. And last but not least, we have the Five of Cups reversed. One of these days I will remember to tell you guys the card is reversed. Five of Cups reversed says troubles are ending, acceptance. What? I'm going to try this again. Five of Cups reversed. Your troubles are ending, acceptance, and spiritual growth. All right. The Queen of Swords reversed steps in with the reminder that distrust and emotional turbulence may still be coloring your perspective. The World reversed echoes this with disappointment and a vision that's been a bit too surface level. But then the Five of Cups reversed rises like a sunrise, announcing that your troubles are easing, acceptance is finally within reach, and deep spiritual growth is unfolding beneath your feet. And that is our tarot cards for the day, my lovelies. What do you guys think so far? And now let's weave together the Oracle and Tarot into one sacred spiral, my witchlings. A single thread of guidance winding through each and every card. A return is coming, not to reopen old wounds, but to finally close them. Today's energy says the fog lifts, trust rebuilds within yourself, and acceptance unlocks your next chapter. Real healing is rising, my witchling, and so are you. These energies. Okay. These energies weave together into a powerful story of release, return, and renewal. The Oracle cards show that someone may feel distant or disconnected from you simply because your paths no longer cross day to day. Yet the threads between you aren't fully severed. A return is on the horizon, not for rekindling, but for the closure your spirit deserves. The Tarot deepens this message. The Queen of Swords reversed highlights how mistrust and emotional unease have shaped this situation. The World reversed echoes the disappointment, the sense of unfinished business, and the feeling that the bigger picture hasn't yet revealed itself. But then the Five of Cups reversed shifts everything. Your grief is softening, acceptance is rising, and true spiritual growth is taking root. Together, these cards affirm that the past is circling back just long enough for you to close the door with clarity and freedom so you can step fully into the next phase of your evolution. Our affirmation today. I welcome clarity, release what no longer serves me, and rise into the growths my spirit has been preparing for. And that's our reading today, my witchlings. What do you think? Oh shit, am I fucked? Does star sign have any holding? Oh boy. I do have an astrologer I can send you to. I'm assuming instead of seeing you mean star sign. But yes. Hey, Anushman. Yep, these are just general readings on Schumann. What did I say? Oh, dear God. See, I am slightly dyslexic as well. All right. Raven, that is an adorable sticker. That is a very adorable sticker. All right. Yeah, y'all aren't the only ones that was resonating with. Holy cow. So glad Tookers. Yep. Joram, would you like me to add your father to Monday's birthday list? I will happily do so. 88 years young. I like it. Yep. Poor oldie. I love it. Oh, a lot. 86%. That's cool. Keep scrolling. Yep. There we go. What's your joke? What do you call a Chinese man with a camera? See you later, Bean. I am very nervous to ask, what do we call a Chinese man with a camera, James? John? John? You have competition, my friend. That was good. That was good. Yes. Whoops. You are hearing the man behind the curtain and Raven dying of laughter. They are in the other room. Hey, shove that into my ear a little better. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh my good gods. And you know, of all of the Asian friends I have not had a Chinese friend. I've had Japanese. I've had South Korean. That's true. That's true. I knew John was going to love it. Oh my good gravy. Y'all are great. I love my witchlings. I really do. All right. I'm going to yawn. Oh, goodness. That was a good one. I'm going to be shaking my head and giggling over that for a while. Oi, it's, what do you call it when you walk into a spider's web? Uh-oh. No, not offensive. Not offensive at all. Most of my Asian friends would probably find that hilariously funny. The only reason it might be offensive is if Ming isn't a Japan or a Chinese last name. But otherwise, yeah. Breaking and entering. Yep. Nice. That's like when you walk into a spider web and you're doing martial arts because you just... Yep. Yup. I was asking for permission to do something, was denied, and I am saying you got it. All right. We are all in a mood today. It is Friday. It is mid-November at this point. And so, yeah, we're just doing good. What do you call a man with a spade? I am frightened. What do you call a man with a spade? Excuse me. Doug. Doug. I like it. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. I like it. All right, y'all. Let's bippity bop our way into our self-care for the day. What do you call a man without a spade? I don't want to know. I'm scared. What do you call a man without a spade? Douglas. Oh my god. No comment. No comment. Oy. So, y'all really need to watch the Thursday Murder Club on, I think it's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? Where is the Thursday Murder Club? We dig that. Oh my dear lord. Nope. We want to go here. IMDb. I gotta find out where this movie is. It is on Netflix. The name of it is The Thursday Murder Club. The cast is amazing. It's Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, and Ben Kingsley playing basically a group of seniors that get together to solve cold cases. Celia Imrie joins them. And best of all, David Tennant is the bad guy, or one of the bad guys. So y'all gotta watch it. It is hilarious. In third grade, I complained about the fact that the spelling words and our vocabulary for the week was too easy, often enough that my poor third grade teacher got pissed off at me and said, "Here, pick your own spelling words, pick your own vocabulary words that aren't going to be too easy for you." So I did. And she was quite upset with me for acing that exam. The youngest of the, meow, 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 meow. Oh. Meow, 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 meow. Anyway. Moving on to Namaste. I'm doing great. Namaste says hugs are free love. Imagine what it feels like to receive a hug. Now imagine what it feels like to receive a hug from someone you love. There is a huge difference. Just by imagining a hug from someone who is dear and special to your heart, you can feel the sensation of love course through your body. Your body doesn't realize the person you were thinking of isn't there. A hug is a connection, just like thinking of someone is a connection. Imagining a hug from someone dear to you can bring you a connection similar to if you were hugging your special person in real life. This positive connection will course through your body and help reduce stress. That is our namaste for today. Self-compassion is next. They are going hand in hand. Self-compassion is next, y'all. Self-hug. Wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug for 3 breaths. Try saying, "I love you just as you are." Notice how those words feel. That's Namaste and self-care, self-compassion, and I am amused because I shuffled the decks. I am amused that these two came up together. I love it. All right. Nice. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The 5th card. That would be the 2nd tarot. Is this the one you're looking for, James? It is the World reversed. I know you can't read it. All right. There we go. There's the 5th card. It is the World reversed. Super fragile, something mystic, cursed with halitosis. Yes. The World reversed. There it is. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Failure to complete what you have begun, some disappointment, and a superficial vision. That is what that particular card means. Yep, that's what I thought. Where's the bag? Under here. There it is. Supercalifragilistic cursed with halitosis. That's what I want. Hey, Echo. All right. Hey, Darko. Thank you. The earrings and necklaces are available in the shop, or if they're not yet, they will be. Okay, no, James, real quick, the card was the world reversed, and the world reversed means that you started something, but you did not manage to complete it, and there was probably a superficial vision about what you were planning to do, so dust yourself up, try again. Okay. Film a crack. Oh my god. At least it was the cracks in walls. Shut up, Di. Shut up. You do not want to go there. Okay. We're good. Alright, what are we talking about? We are talking about all sorts of shit because my brain is on fire. This brain is on fire. Anyway. I am not fit for human consumption today. Oh, nobody's mad. James just didn't realize that we hide the chat while I am actually reading something. And he asked a question, and when I didn't answer, he asked again, but we're okay. Hello, Nicola. If you would like to book a private reading with me, feel free to hop over to the Linktree, where you can find my website link, which is one of the ways you can sign up for a reading with me. You can sign up on yoga. What about Linktree? That is true. There is on my Linktree a link to book with me. I believe it goes straight to my Google Calendar. All right. We are still in Mercury retrograde. Go get your kids to bed, James, and get some rest yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sleep sweet and dream deep. Yeah, I hear that echo. That's what I thought, John, because I am familiar with that particular joke. Hence why we were arguing with ourselves up there. Yep. Oh, my ankle. Not happy. My earbud is falling out of my ear again. Oh, John isn't leaving. All right. Hooba. Mimi, I am right there with you, honey. Mimi says she's sick of life and the bullshit that has just been dragging her ass all over the place and is tired of just being less than right now. I am so with you on that, sweetheart. Echo has a gift with words. All right. Who wants to go see who today's goddess is? I'm curious. Did you do what, huh? I forgot to move her into the folder again. Because this witch is a dorkfish. Boom. Because there she is. Also, FYI, starting next week, we are going to start doing tomorrow's goddess for the day. She's still going to come out of the book, but it's getting... We do the goddess of the day, and then by the time she gets uploaded as a reel, it's the next day. So we kind of made the executive decision that the goddess, similar to the holidays, will be tomorrow's information. Just because, yeah, it just... Yeah. Also, we are toying with the idea of some live streams going strictly members only. But we have not completely decided that yet. So please bear with us. There she is. Yay. Oh, did I say John? I meant James. Hey. J names. My crew when I was in A school were Jamie, Jeremy, Jonathan, Jason, and Mike. I never called Mike by the right... Actually, I never called any of them by the right name, and I ended up marrying Jamie. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah. We will discuss that. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. 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 There we go. All right. Scrolling back down. We were confirming a couple of things. Oh, yeah. Thankfully we weren't all in the same class. Jamie and Jason were in the same class, I think. Jamie and Jeremy. Jamie and Jeremy were in the same class, I think. Maybe Jeremy was a week ahead of us. Yeah. There were like... But we all had the same barracks. And we were all on days together. And so we hung out constantly, and it was just chaos. And then we had Mike, who wasn't a radio man. He was an mess specialist cook. So once we actually got to A school, he was that one. No. Fuck if I know. That would be nice. No, I'm saying not nice to the yup hat or shirt from Storage Wars. Yup. I say it constantly. I do not remember who I picked it up from. I am willing to bet dollars to donuts, though, that it came from my big brother who is from Texas, is in Texas. Even worse with J names is Jessica and Jennifer. They were two of the most popular names when I was a kid. We had two or three Jennifers and two Jessicas. Three Jessicas. And I would always call the Jessicas Jennifer and the Jennifers Jessicas. Unless they went by Jenny and Jessie. For some reason, I could keep those straight. Please, someone explain to me why my brain is fucking wired weird. All right, let us move on to today's goddess. We did goddess. No, we have not done goddess. I am brain dead. Next. Whoops, no, wrong one. Wrong one. All right. We're having a day. All right. Next, my witchlings, we honor the goddess of the day, a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. All right, let's see how badly I butcher her name. Pukenegak is the Inuit guardian of kinship, community, and the everyday magic that keeps a household thriving. As a mother figure, she watches over her people with a steady, generous heart, making sure no one goes without food, warmth, or care. Art often shows her with traditional facial tattoos, soft leather boots, and a beautifully crafted dress, honoring her as the patroness of seamstresses and those who create with intention. Her presence reminds us that community is a living organism stitched together by kindness, gratitude, and shared responsibility. Today echoes the Inuit tradition where young people gather food door to door, building a communal feast before everyone exchanges gifts in a spirit of reciprocity and thanksgiving. You can honor her by hosting a potluck, setting a place at the table for her, or by giving clothing to those who need it most. Wear something handmade or lovingly detailed to align with her craft, and if your home or heart feels tense, draw a simple symbol of peace over your heart chakra or on the back of your hand. As it fades, let her unifying magic weave harmony back into your space and spirit. That is our goddess today. Ha ha! If you're going to draw a symbol of peace, Sharpie is great. And it holds up for a while. We're ready for Zen. Or let's check in real quick and then we'll be ready for Zen. Doesn't she sound awesome? I love today's goddess. Darling, you're muted. Did I mute you? There you are. Holy crumbs and dust bunnies. Holy crumbs and dust bunnies. I am stealing that. Oh my good gosh. Oh, crumbs and holy dust bunnies. I was saying holy crumbs and dust bunnies. Either way, see. Dyslexia. My brain will just randomly move words around, not just letters. The light shines down from the stars, such a beautiful sight from afar, so hard to say in the sunlight, but the moonlight is just so bright. I love it. That is beautiful, Echo. All right. And now, my darlings, my dears, my witchlings, it is time for a moment of Zen. All right. I goofed when I typed the name. And our moment of Zen for today, we have a quote from Sharon Salzberg and a quote from Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Sharon Salzberg says, "We can always begin again." Antoine de Saint-Exupéry says, "How could there be any question of acquiring or possessing when the one thing needful for a man is to become, to be at last, and to die in the fullness of his being?" Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. What do you guys think of the moment of Zen? Oh my god, I know that feeling, Echo. I want to do this, but I have to do that first. And if I do that first, I'm not going to have the spoon's energy to do what I really want to do. But damn it, I've got to do this. Yes. I know the feeling. All right, oh, Europe? Ah, yes. Just a quick little reminder, my witchlings. This channel is entirely supported by our Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. So please do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing to make the Witchling Circle grow. And maybe even perhaps consider clicking the join button and joining us so we have multiple different tiers of membership. So, it's a thought. And please do not put yourself out to support us here, please. That will make me more upset. Ooh, all right. All right, y'all. Yes. Where is it? Scrolling up. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. And our closing blessing for today apparently is a yawn. Let's do that again. Our closing blessing for today. May your heart walk gently with you tonight. May you remember your worth in every breath you take. May the wild freedom of your spirit rise steady and sure, guiding each step. May compassion soften your edges and courage spark your next beginning. Spread love, my dears. Spread joy and spread kindness. All right. That is our blessing. Oh, my arm is chilly. All right. All right, my witchlings. It is time to wrap up for the day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. As we open our circle with the extinguishing of this candle, we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who have joined us here today. All right, my witchlings. Now, my witchlings, let's go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there's already enough darkness and hate. Please, let's try to be beacons of hope and light for those lost in the dark. And then tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, or glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you, because moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come way too soon. And then, most importantly, my witchlings, please always, always, always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real, even if you haven't discovered it yet. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys to bits. Namaste, my witchlings.